Hello everyone, we are back in the shop today, and behind me is my niece Esther. Say hi, Esther. She is working on the old bench grinder that we've had in this shop since I can remember. I'm 26 and I've been working here since I was about 5 or 6, so about 20 years. My early memories of this thing are when it was not rebuilt, so you would turn it on and it would make a very ungodly sound, more like well, it's been rebuilt and we've been using it for a few years after that. And we decided to give it a facelift. As you can see, it's a little crusty. It's an old Milwaukee. Here's the tag. We're going to clean this up and clear coat the tag. But what we're going to do to the main body of the grinder is completely repaint it. Since it's been rebuilt, it has a lot of life left in it, and we want to brighten it up as well. We're also going to revamp the old stand that we made for it, an old truck rim, old bearing housing there, and then 2 pieces of some channel iron that were cut down with a torch. Very crude. It was when things were a lot harder for us. Now they're a lot better. We can take the time to make something old look brand new. What my niece Esther is doing is scuffing the old girl up, degreasing it, making it smooth so we can prime it and then paint it. Okay, we got the old girl cleaned up. Looking pretty good. And we're ready to wipe it down with paint thinner, degrease it, and paint it. Alright, we hacked the old pedestal off. We're going to slice that, remove that old plate, dress that up, and then we're going to weld that up nice and square. It was sitting at a slight angle and looked really crooked. Alright, it is a few days later. We have the bench grinder finished. My phone did break, so I did lose a couple videos that documented the painting and the assembly of this. But that's the breaks of the game when you work with these smartphones. Here is the bench grinder. It is finished. It's looking really good. I'm so happy with how it came out. We've been using it a little bit, so there is some dust and grit rubbed into the stone wheel. And then there is some metal dust over here off of the wire wheel. But it's a tool. We've rebuilt it to use, and that's what we're going to do with it. It's on the rim, the old rim. We got 4 swivel casters on there that makes it very mobile, and what's nice about them is they have these locks, so once you get it where you want it, you can push around on the bench grinder and do whatever you need to and it won't move. We also have some posts here to hold the extra wire wheels and the extra stone wheels. It's kind of hard to find wheels for this thing. It's always a big to-do, so I took the liberty of getting the Forney part numbers and the dimensions and everything and printed them out with a label maker and put them on the back. So in a few years when we need to track down new stone wheels and wire wheels, it's going to make that a lot easier. You can see the old serial tag on this thing. I wanted to preserve the old serial tag and not try to find a new one because that shows how much use this unit has had. And we also we're able to still use the old toggle switch. Now that used to be a chromed toggle switch, but it's seen so much use, it's worn it all the way down to the brass. And we have the old off and on tag there. So with the new paint job and the old tags, I think it gives it a very cool look. Let's fire the old girl up. She comes to life, hums right along. This thing has a lot of years left in it. That's why we didn't want to just get rid of it. We wanted to give it a facelift. I think it came out pretty well. We redid the base of this, put in some square tubing there, and I put a large top on it, so when this does wear out and eventually is unrepairable, we can get a new one and just bolt it right to there, whatever size it will be.
All in all, restoring this old Milwaukee bench grinder that I grew up around was a really fun project, and I was so happy to share it with you guys. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.